G'day everyone, Brian Odian with another episode of VikingCloud's CyberIntel. So what does ethical hacking and transhumanism have in common? Now there's one question you thought I'd never ask. First, let me explain what transhumanism is. Transhumanism is the position that human beings should be permitted to use technology to modify and enhance human condition and bodily function, expanding capabilities and capacities beyond current biological constraints. Sounds like the makings of a science fiction movie, right? Not so much. Len Noe, a tech evangelist from CyberArk, has 10 different microchips in his body that allow him to interface with over 300 different physical access badging systems. He also has magnets in his fingers with RFID and NFC, and even has a credit card in his hand. He views himself as an ethical hacker. Implants bring with them so many issues for physical and cybersecurity. For example, how do you mitigate someone walking around with no devices but still with the capability of skimming an access card for use later on? Or how do you feel about showing someone something on your mobile phone when they have the inbuilt capability of accessing it through NFC? Remember, NFC requires a distance of around 4 centimetres or less, so whilst we may be wary of putting phones near payment terminals or devices, how vigilant are you about keeping them away from another person who may have implants? I feel a little strange even talking about the topic as if it's a real security risk, but Len Noe said recently in Australia, I'm going to show 5 different hacking attacks that will prove the devastation and capabilities of these implants at an event in Melbourne. So how do we address the risk, especially given how far some are willing to go to gain access to certain systems and buildings? I'm not sure we even know how to answer that fully right now, but it may require multi-factor authentication being utilised in more areas, such as physical access. You may need a card and some sort of biometric scan of some type to access buildings, for example. It may also require new ways of activating and deactivating the likes of NFC technologies or scanning technologies beyond your current metal detectors for secure premises, because according to Len Noe, he doesn't set off airport metal detectors. His aim was to get us all thinking about security risks in a different way, and I have to say he certainly made me think about how do we deal with this both now, whilst the risks may be somewhat limited in the world, and in the future. There are those with an agenda who will be willing to take the leap to implants to achieve their goals in breaching security and an environment in a physical building. A scary thought, but something that we need to think about. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay secure.